Hey guys, Charles DeWitte here from MVMNT.io, showing creative people how to make more profit. And today I want to talk about social influence and the whole industry around social influence and how people with a big audience on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat can get more brand deals and increase their profits. Something that's not often talked about, but I feel like in this day and age, we're almost living in a culture where people feel like likes are money and often immediately translate into that. But I can guarantee you, I know a lot of people that have 300,000 followers, a huge audience, very engaged, but they're not making any real money. So that's what I really want to change for people who have an audience. And you don't even need to have hundreds of thousands of people following you. You can make a profitable social influence living with an audience of maybe 5, 10,000 people if they're engaged enough, right? This, however, is pretty crucial. I want you to be real with yourself and ask yourself if you have a truly engaged social audience. Because if you're here and you've bought hundreds of thousands of followers and you're getting, 30 likes per photo, don't bother. Go out and actually build something real and an engaged audience before you try and go to brands and get money from them because you're just not deserving right now. So be real with yourself. If you don't have a truly engaged social audience that you can influence, then this is not for you. Right? Can you provide brands with real tangible results? Can you get them the exposure they're looking for, the attention that they're expecting out of a brand deal? Again, be very honest with yourself about this kind of stuff because you're only going to end up shooting yourself in the foot and potentially blacklisting yourself in the industry if you're going to lie to brands about what you can actually get them. Now, having said that, you're a pro. If you actually have that big audience and you have an understanding of growing it, marketing to it, engaging it, then you're a complete professional. So you should act like one and look like one. You need to be next level in every sense of your communication with brands, whether you're sending them a PDF deck with your stats, an email, your wording needs to be on point, your presentation and your videos that you do for them, everything needs to be world class, right? So let's not bullshit around. Let's not, engage in amateur hour anymore. Let's make sure that we're going to do this right and we're going to do it right off the bat, right? The biggest question I get from people is who do I approach? How do I know, that certain brands would be open to working with me? Pretty simple. You look for brands that are already working with social influencers and are running campaigns on Instagram, on Facebook, on Snapchat, etc. They're already spending money on marketing, and what you want to do is help them get more eyeballs and more customers with your audience and with your creative or artistic skills. However you create content on your feed. If you're a true pro, then I'm sure you have your own sense of direction, your own sense of curation, editing, style. So at the end of the day, what you want to do is find those really low quality, cringe-worthy campaigns that are already out there and show those brands how to do it better. If you're truly a pro and you understand the social marketing game and you know what drives engagement, what drives visitors, what drives sales, then you can easily provide massive value in a quick email that you send. Now, regardless of the realm you're in, I always say that video emails stand out more because no one's doing it. These brands are getting approached in DM, in email every single day. So what you really want to do is provide something that stands out, that is different from, the next social influencer or the next creative professional with a large audience on Instagram. What you want to do is be that next level person and really provide assets and materials that make brands say, wow, this is a professional. This is someone who knows what they're doing. That's what this is really all about. Now, it's a simple three-step approach, and it might look very simplistic and minimalistic, but it's very efficient. All right, we don't have to reinvent the wheel here. All we really have to do is communicate to brands that we know how to make them more money, how to get them more eyeballs, and that we know how to do it better than the next person, than the next guy. So initially, we're just simply identifying how brands, Instagram, Facebook, overall influencer marketing can be improved. You're looking for brands that are already running campaigns, that are already paying influencers to run campaigns, to shoot photography for them, run creative campaigns for them, all that kind of stuff. So you're looking for brands that are already spending money on paid advertising, on influencer marketing, on a presence in the social realm, right? Now, what you really want to do is identify what they're doing wrong or what their influencer marketing is lacking and how you would improve on that. Now, like I said, you could do it with a video. You could also make like a really nice looking PDF deck. I've provided templates inside of the Movement platform for that. But at the end of the day, what you want to do is provide something that makes you stand out from the next guy who's simply, saying, "Oh, I can get you this many likes, and maybe I can get you this many followers and clicks." And they're just communicating through a DM or through a few emails, but they've never really provided any tangible presentation or a branded document or a video that really builds rapport with a client and makes them see that you really get it. So I think that's very important. What you ideally want to do is just make an on-screen video running them through their Instagram campaign or their marketing campaign online that you see, and they're using really bad photography and you can do something better. What you really want to do is just walk them through that and show them how they're leaving money on the table and potentially even driving away customers because of just bad marketing. And then you can sort of tell them, look, this is what I've done in the past. This is what I specialize in. I'm confident that I can do it better, and B, I can get you more eyeballs, more exposure, and eventually more profit in sales than the next guy. So that's really what you're doing in that video. It shouldn't be too long, 2 to 3 minutes. You understand that these people, these marketing coordinators and CEOs who look at this stuff are busy people. So what you really want to do is leave them hungry for more, right? Tell them that you have a bunch of good ideas, that you're so open to working with them, and that you'd love to talk and hear back from them, which takes us to step 3 if they're actually interested. Negotiate your contract and deal with the brand. You can use proposal, pitch templates that I've provided in the Movement platform, all that kind of stuff to really accelerate and make yourself look like a boss and not like, someone who's in the midst of amateur hour, which is, going to be a turn off for brands. At the end of the day, what you really want to do is, get campaigns that are $2, $3, $4, $5,000, if not more, depending on the size of your audience, but not be in that same realm as, the 20 other influencers that this particular brand is DMing and people negotiating between 200 and 250 bucks for a post. That's not the game you want to play. If you truly have an engaged large social audience that you have influence over, then you can charge and command prices that are next level because you are a marketing channel that is extremely valuable to brands. So please never undervalue yourself if you truly have something to offer them.